What's up, guys? And we are back with episode 11. We're over here in the blue crater and we have a small problem. We want to build a factory over here, but I'm gonna forget the supplies that I need over and over and over again. And I tried to figure out a few solutions. For example, this thing. I forgot what it's called. And it's fun to drive and everything, for example. But it still takes a long time. I've tried driving back and forth multiple times. I've tried taking different routes, and it just still takes forever. And anytime I forget one little thing, even if I make a note or a list, I'm gonna have to come all the way back to the main factory to get the supplies that I need. Now, a lot of people have been saying that the zip line is something that actually helps out. So let's try it out. Let's build one real quick. Alright, so how does this thing work? Okay, obviously it does not automatically attach. Do I have to hold it? That kind of sucks. Not in love with that. Alright, let's see how long it takes us to get back to the blue crater. Yeah, this is still way too long. And there's not even any way to speed it up, right? Doesn't look like it. Well, as you guys can see, I made this little plastic factory real quick just to get some of these milestones taken care of so that I can start packaging fuel. But again, to really build up the factory that I want over here, I don't want to be spending hours just running back and forth. So we have to do something that a few other people have already done, and it looks awesome. And that is creating the launcher. The launcher has to be pointed in the right direction. Otherwise, I'm just going to throw myself into the void or somewhere where I don't want to go. I'm going to put down this icon. We'll use the water droplet stamp. We'll color it black. And then mark it as oil. Now lower, you'll see the compass distance. We're going to make it infinity so I don't have any issues finding it on the compass. Apply, and we are set. I'm going to set down some foundations, and I'm going to make sure that they're pointing towards the oil factory over there, which is the blue crater. I've seen various different channels use the launcher, and in their own versions and all that, but I haven't looked up any tutorials, so I don't know exactly how to build it, but we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna try a bunch of different versions and test them out and see what we need to do to get us over to the blue crater. And here goes to version 1. Okay. Very anticlimactic. That did not work. Did I forget to add an exit? Let's try try it again. Nothing. Let's get rid of this guy. How about an entrance and an exit together? Will that work? Nothing. So what oh, there goes. Okay, so you need an entrance attached to a base? That let me go on both ways. Alright, let's try this. Okay, that worked, but nowhere near enough power. Let's add something that'll launch me more upwards. Well, this is definitely faster, but this is not gonna work because I already ran out of fuel for the jetpack. Change up the design and try again. Maybe a running start will help. But I don't want to have to run up to it. Okay, yeah, we got some air on this one. Nice. Might have to pull out the zip line. Oh, too late. New design. Try it again. I'm clearly getting slightly farther every time, but it did not feel that way when it was taking like 10 minutes every time there was a redesign. Okay. Ooh, I wonder if I can make it to the top right there. Ooh, just made it. Look around real quick. Haven't been up here yet. Uh-oh. Ah! Oh, it's one of you again. Haven't been able to get revenge on the other guy that killed me, but I'll be able to get you. Man, these freaking rocks they launch at you really hurt a lot. Almost got him. I looked up armored mammals, and the closest thing to that I think is called a pangolin. That's kind of cool actually. Let's get a reward and test out. Oh, I did not mean to hop in there that quick. Nah, let's go back. That didn't seem like a proper test. Run and start this time. Alright, definitely the farthest I've gotten so far. Let's do a bit of a redesign. Test number 10. Nope. Still not far enough. Alright, that's the first time I've seen that happen with the weird little fog effect. Let's just see how far we can go with this. Uh-oh. Run, run. Zigzag, zigzag. Ouch. Alright, well, we're back in the blue crater. And you know what? I'm tired of this spitter and this freaking weird bee popping out things being here. Gotta be careful, these guys, there's too many of them. They'll kill me if they all hit me at once. Uh-oh, uh-oh. I don't think I can shoot those things. Will they... I don't know. Let me just see if I can get in here. Alright. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. Dang, one more of those guys and I would have been out. Alright, let's get back. Well, this isn't working. So, let's do something more professional. Let's get into the blueprint designer. Erase all this stuff out of here. I need more room and I need something a little bit more legit, something that will actually work. I think I need a lot more of these entrances to launch me faster. Let's clean this up, and we're gonna start with one blueprint being the launching aspect. So I think the big thing I've been missing is that the support is the main part. Everything else is kind of additional. You put the support down where you want it, then you attach the entrance to that, and the support also acts as an exit. So this will be the main part. We'll save this as launcher P1. Now let's clear it. And we're gonna make the main body of the launcher now. We're gonna use that blueprint and just attach a bunch of them together. Yeah. This will be the body of the launcher. Launcher body part 2. Clear the blueprint designer. Now let's make the exit. So we want it to launch us up into the air, not just straight into a wall. Let's tilt it upwards. That looks okay. Add another entrance to give us a little bit more of a push. We don't need these. That looks good. Launcher exit. Alright, let's get all our supplies back and put down the foundation for the new launcher. Again, making sure we're pointing towards the blue crater shown on the compass. I'm just gonna give myself a bunch of room and fill in this empty space. I just don't like it when it looks to pretend. I don't like just having floating foundations. We'll put down the launcher body. And I want to make sure we get there, so let's just put 2 down. Add the exit. That'll launch us up into the air. Make sure it's not clipping. Good enough. I should have added the wiring to the blueprint designer, but I didn't. Alright, moment of truth. Let's try this again. What the heck? Why isn't it working? What's wrong? That couldn't be it, right? Oh, I know what I did wrong. I think they're backwards. The launcher exit is pointing the right way. I wonder if I can squeeze in right there.
Dying is an ineffective use of FICSIT resources. Don't do it again.
Really, Ada? Dying is ineffective? Well, I'm sorry. I'll try and die less. Man, that freaking sucked. I was not expecting to be launched that far. Clearly that launcher was way too much, but on the bright side, now we know that we can definitely get to the other side of the map in like a freaking second. That was crazy. Let's go. I'm gonna go back and get the supplies because that's too much stuff to just let sit out here. Yeah. Let's head back, and clearly that launcher was too much, so let's make it a little smaller. I'm gonna make a partial of this, of the body, so that when we don't need to go all the way across the freaking map, I have something I can use for the body, or maybe, you know, use the body twice or whatever. But now that I remember, we did use 2. So let's try just 1. And we're about to make it. I'm feeling very confident now. This is gonna work. And we are about to be floating through the sky, in the clouds, falling down towards the blue crater. Let's give this a shot and enjoy it. That was beautiful. Seriously awesome. This is gonna make things a million times better. I've ran through that jungle all the way over here before, and that really sucked. So this is freaking awesome. This is the best. Now I'm gonna want launchers everywhere. But at the very minimum, we will need 1 to go back to our main base. So let's set 1 up, going back real quick, and we're gonna be done. We'll test it out, and that'll be it. But this was freaking awesome. The time spent doing this was 110% worth it. Now that we know how everything is set up, it definitely goes a lot faster. There she is. Our flight back home. Whee! This is really cool. I do not regret this, not one bit. Oh snap, and look, we're right at the top of our elevator right there. Well, this is gonna be it for this episode, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hit the like button, hit the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Subscribe if you feel like it. But yeah, this is really cool. I'm gonna be definitely launching myself everywhere now. Well, see you on the next one.